Hey gang, happy Thanksgiving week, right? Happy Movement Monday. Just want to tell you thanks so much for being here. I hope this week if when you celebrate Thanksgiving, even if you don't have a big celebration, that you take some time just to really think about the things you want to be grateful for. I know I'm grateful for family, friends, you guys being here, being able to have the ability to help and share. I hope make a little bit of an impact, but just this week I usually try to take some time to eat some great food, enjoy some time with family, enjoy some time with friends, and just have some fun this week. It's a little bit slower week for us here at the gym training, and so just want to thank you for allowing me to come into your lives. I'm just so grateful to be able to share with you guys, and so just want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and hope it's a great week for you the whole week. Just don't make it about one day, but think of all the things you should be grateful for the whole year and moving into the next year too. So, hey, what we're going to do today, Climber, is I'm going to talk about the bird dog. I have so many folks come to me, and it's a simple exercise. I say simple, but sometimes some folks have some difficulty with it. And we'll talk about how the correct way to move that is. So if you're not familiar with the bird dog, all the bird dog is, I'm on all fours, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick my left leg back and I'm reaching out with my right arm. And I'm going to bring that down. Some folks will actually do like 10 on the right side and then 10 on the left side. How we set up our movement is, when we have our folks do it is, I'm going to have them reach, right arm, left leg, come back down, stabilize, and then go right leg, left arm. That alternating movement back and forth actually gives you a little bit more activation, because what we're looking for is making sure I'm not going to twist the hip, right? Don't dip the hip, drop one to the side to the other, but I can maintain position as I'm doing that alternating. So that's one of the things we do. The second thing is I'll have some folks, as they do the reach, one of the things they do is they think they're going to take this leg up into the air, and it's almost like we're reaching up to the ceiling when I'm doing this. That can cause some low back pain, and I really don't have very good control. I tell our folks is what we want to do is I want to lift and long, and I want to touch the wall. I don't want to reach up and touch the ceiling. What I mean by that is, as I'm coming into this position, I'm going to kick this leg back, drive my heel through. My leg's not coming way up higher than my hip. It's just coming straight back and through. In this arm, I'm going to reach just like I'm going to touch out here on the rack. I want to reach as far as I can, lift and long, squeeze my butt, squeeze that shoulder, and then bring it back down. And then we're going to alternate out of that. If you still have some back issues there, one of the things I can do is shorten up that lever on the back side, and I can bring this leg through here, keep it bent as I bring it. So now that foot actually, the foot's going to go to the ceiling, but what I'm still doing is taking that knee and driving it back. Or second option is I can just literally drive this foot down to the floor. Bring it back in, drive to the floor. Bring it back in, drive to the floor. Still lifting along here and drive to the floor. As I get stronger, I can look to bring that leg up a little bit higher, but think, I want to be a flat tabletop. I don't want to be a U or a V as I move into that position. So this is a great exercise to get some deep activation into that core. You work shoulders, you're working chest, you're working the backside, you're working the glutes. I always say it's just nose to toes, right? So this is a great exercise that we have our folks do. We probably include this in our workout routine at least once a week to do bird dogs. I do them at home a lot of times, especially if I'm starting to have some back issues. It really just, that elongation just seems to open everything up, activate from my shoulders, middle of my back, lower back, my hips. And then like I say, if you squeeze, it activates the glutes. It's going to activate the quads and the hamstrings on the backside. So it's just a great total body exercise. And again, you'd start off with, if you haven't done this before, one set of 10. So that would be 10 on each side. So you're doing actually a total of 20. So if you need to break that down and then build up from there. So I know the other day in one of our Climber Club boot camps, we actually did 3 sets of 30. So they did 90 bird dogs, okay, 45 on each side, which they rock and roll pretty good with that. So they were, I don't want to say complaining to me, but they let me know that that was quite a few, and that this was, it's like, Coach, we've never done this many before, and I'm like, that's that progression we want to do. So I wouldn't suggest to start there, but you can break it down, and this is a great exercise to be able to do. I know you got to get down on the ground to do it, but a great exercise to do if you have over a lunch break and you have a mat or something, you get down on the ground and do a few quick bird dogs. Really good, again, for engaging the core and getting into some of those deeper core muscles that you might not be normally doing when you're back supporting, if you're doing some crunches and some of those things too. So bird dogs are one of my favorite. Dead bugs and bird dogs are probably one of my favorite exercises to do for core, because I'm actually stabilizing as I'm moving, right? As we scan, I have to be able to lock in my core while some things are going to be moving and I'm doing some things, but my core has to stay engaged. So as I'm doing that, especially as I build up my reps, I still want to be able to breathe when I'm doing that, but engage the core, pull that belly button to the spine and think. Lift, long, stay flat, and when you do, you're going to see some good things, and I think live pain-free. So again, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you make it a great week. If you need anything from me, don't be scared to reach out, and we're here to help, and grateful that you're here and part of the Climbers Club. Make it a great one.